along
I
with
got my mic in the way.
Skrany. That's how it works sometimes. The mic's in the way.
Like it looks like an afro, like some dude like with the afro is in the corner of the shot.
Yours is just so close to your camera is the issue, I think.
Oh, dude, I'm new mic boy.
He's got a new mic, everybody. How effing excited are you guys? Granny's got a mic. Back up. You look ridiculous. Everybody can tell you're not actually hovering over the Gulf of America right now.
Hold on. I just have to fucking send this to a couple. I'm sending this to Derek, a couple other people so they can get in and watch these YouTubes. So you guys should be doing the same if you guys have capabilities. Go down there, copy and paste share the link, and then share the link to somebody if you are watching. So come on, folks. Come on.
Come
Jimmy.
on.
I guess I'll send it to Jimmy right now too. I guess I'll send it to Jimmy right now too. Jimmy will be fucking hating on me. Jimmy's always hating.
Jimmy doesn't seem like a hater. He's talking about Jimmy Hill. All right, we got a lot of news. We're talking about Daytona.
Oh, we're live?
Yeah. I told you I was
going live. No, I was talking about Jimmy Fitzpatrick.
Jimmy Fitzpatrick?
No, Jimmy Eat World.
Jeez, a lot of Jimmys.
No, dude, Jimmy cracked corn, and then like I
don't care. I don't care, dude.
Yeah, Jimmy was cracking that corn. But anyways, wait, where's the chat at, dude? Wait till the chat pops in, and then we're live right now though with the red dot.
Yeah, we're live. I told you.
See, John Matthews is all here, dude. John Matthews. It sounds like John Matthews. It's the John Matthews band is here. Oh, that's Dave Matthews.
That's close. It's his cousin, actually. All right, turn us off in the background. You sound like an amateur listening to us while we're on.
Kyle Crabb he's our sideline reporter.
Dude, if you want to know any like facts about freestyle motocross, you ask John Matthews. He remembers what year so-and-so did what trick at the X Games and everything. He's dialed. He never hit his head like we did.
Where's my hat transparent?
Do you have a green hat on? No.
No, it's a black hat.
Well,
dude, and then why is James Stewart at the corner of mine?
Why are you... Oh, man. You're going to get us canceled. Can't say that. All right. Lots of news. Lots of stuff happened, actually, between Daytona and then the week after, or even before Daytona, right? So firstly, I didn't find the video of it, but have you seen AC get kicked out of Daytona for standing like on the track during press day?
Yeah, we talked about that. I think on the Saturday little LCQ show. It's kind of a disappointing thing because we were just joking around about that's like kicking Dan Marino off a football field if he's at a football game.
Yeah, exactly. I would put
come on.
Yeah. I mean, that was the head of security. Why didn't he accept his credential? He didn't know what the credentials look like? Like, what happened there?
He was Barney Fife in it, and he got a badge for the day, so he felt like he remembered all his high school bullies started flashing back all the memories in his brain, and he's like, how can I get them back? And then he saw Adam Cincerillo with his red hair just standing there, and then he's like, you know what? He's him. He's
like, he's got no soul. We better get him out of here.
Yeah, so he just started picking on him and made himself feel better, but at the end of the day, he looks like an idiot. To the regular race fan, you're like, dang, what an absolute moron. That's Adam Cincerillo. Yeah. And I love the guy at the end of the clips, like, he's on race day broadcast.
Yeah, he's a champion.
Even the fan knows what's up.
So that guy is, I think he's got a YouTube called Racing Jack, and I assume he works for a team or something. I'm not really sure. but he's always there doing videos, going live, and or like at least filming all the practices and everything, commenting on stuff. So he happened to be standing there filming, and AC like walked in front of me, caught the whole thing, him getting brought to the police and stuff and thrown out. So
That's and if like the Florida police don't have their hands full for on Daytona weekend, and they're taking care of Adam Cianciarulo.
yeah, yeah, they're like,
It's like
big troublemaker here. We got to handle.
Barney Fife situation. That sucked. But yeah, Daytona seems to bring out the best in people. Like I've yet to go to a Daytona bike week race, which like kind of seems like, man, you should as a race fan, because the experience looks like a very unique one. I mean, you have all that street stuff, all the street food, street vendors, street activity at night, and then during the day you have Daytona race, a race at Daytona, the famous racetrack. It's pretty cool.
Well, you have. I was talking about this on Pit Pass Moto with Heather that like Daytona Bike Week has been there so long that now there's like all these events around Daytona Bike Week. So no matter what type of racing you like, flat track, like street bike, super bike or whatever, moto or supercross, there's something there. Flat. I already said flat track, but whatever. I think there's a GNCC. There's an arena cross. You know what I mean? Like, what do you want to go and watch on two wheels?
Yeah, there's so much things going on, and then I miss the having the I guess they call it the all the rate, or it's the rookie class, or it's the amateur all star, but they should have some type of race
Watch
in
on two
between.
wheels. Sorry.
You and I did the LCQ kind of like watch with us companion, and the
Yep.
LCQs were interesting this time, but normally it's kind of like to the normal race fan. To me, like it's a little snooze fest. I feel like the broadcast, the total Supercross broadcast, they should just go strictly heat and then go directly to the main, or have both the mains like presented live on like a channel. I think that would be ultimatum for our sport, for betting too.
Well, the problem with betting is they cut it down like Saturday. It's gone, remember? So I couldn't even bet on Saturday. Yeah, we got the chat is firing today. We got
The chat's firing right now. I mean, John Matthews, he's asking for a freestyle course on the Daytona front stretch. That would
just
be
pile
pretty
all that dirt
interesting for
up.
those. And then Kyle Crabb with the yo, and you already know we're gonna bring that energy too, Crab. So we appreciate you guys up in the firing off in the chat. The chat is firing.
Yo, so let's go to this right here. Well, no, not that's not what I wanted to go to. Here you
Oh,
go.
I saw it. All right.
No, I wanted to go to results because you said you reminded me that Kyle called both of them. Where's the
Yeah, Kyle
minute?
got it from the chat. Clint and I, we had our money on Sexton. Sexton looked great through the whole race day.
Well, we'll start with
Except for
250 because I feel like I don't know. Both of them were kind of crazy calls. Like judging
they
by
weren't.
the races leading into them, that these guys had. Like RJ, you
Yeah,
always know is fast, but his first couple of weeks he was way off. So to all of a sudden be like RJ's gonna win, you're like, he doesn't look
yeah.
that
I
good.
just automatically thought like Daytona was an outdoor track. It's gonna have a lot of outdoor influences, and people that excel at the outdoors are gonna like excel and have good results. And it wasn't necessarily the case.
Well, I think
You saw with guys like.
RJ's fast anywhere, and he is from Florida. So
Yeah, but that's true. But like Valet, like you get like a guy like Valet, he's super fast outdoors. You get like Kitchen had a rough day in his heats and in practice. Like that, he was probably one of the guys that may have had some exceptional results. It's the outdoor guys that would have excelled there. But dang, man. It was a treat, I guess. It wasn't that interesting. None of the races were that interesting.
what are you talking about? Roxon, both RJ. I don't think he hole shotted. He was only like second maybe. But the 450 race was good because Kenny came from like
Great.
fifth or something.
Kenny was ripping, but then like you just sort of like I guess
And
my
then at the
opinion just went
end,
on.
but at the end,
I just
aren't
wish
you?
Sexton had a good start.
At the end, though, aren't you like, oh no, is Cooper gonna get him again? Because that's what I was thinking.
I was thinking Cooper kind of his to me he seemed a little bit off. I don't know if it was just me watching him, but I'm like, like Cooper doesn't really have it today. And
During
then
the
the one
main,
guy,
when
Plessinger, I was like showed it for a quick minute, and I'm like, damn, Plessinger might look good.
during the main, when Cooper was trying to run Kenny down, he dropped his lap times down to 118s, and Kenny was and everybody else was running 120s. But then he started making mistakes, and that's when he like stalled or whatever he did, and he had to like back off.
Yeah, they were. I mean, it was a race. How about that? It was a damn race.
That was an understatement.
Dan, the
Yeah,
chat is continuing. He said, Kalsick told you boys to pick Roxon. Dang, man, we missed on that one, too. So it's like,
I know I didn't get any bets in. I don't know what happened. I think something happened, and then I never even bet on anything. And then, yeah, I was like, well, shit, I would have had money at least a little bit on Kenny, and didn't get it.
well, it was a good day for us not to be in the money then, because Sexton blew it. He blew it, and then
What is your guess on what happened in the main? Did he like what did he get? He got fifth. He was up to third at one point, wasn't he? Did he fry his
uh,
clutch?
I don't know if he ended up getting. Maybe he did, because at first I was like, dang, he's gonna catch everybody. He was hauling so much ass.
That's what I thought. I thought for sure. I'm like, he's gonna get into. Maybe he was in
He's
fourth. I don't remember, but he was definitely catching everybody. I'm like, oh no, Chase could legitimately win this thing right now. And then all of a sudden he screwed up and then faded back. So I don't know if he burnt. I feel like maybe he burnt his clutch out or something.
Maybe, who knows? Maybe he just gassed out. Maybe I'm not. I don't have a recollection of what happened at the end. I'm just kind of like I was like,
He
oh,
just
Kenny's
slowed
coming.
down and got passed
Kenny's
back.
Kenny.
Got passed by Aaron
Kenny.
Plessinger and Justin Cooper. When's the last time you saw Justin Cooper pass Chase Sexton straight up? Never.
Cooper is Ken Roxon's dad usually. Like Cooper Webb is Ken Roxon's dad, but then it looked like the son got the best of dad this time.
Well, that's why I was saying it was a good race because you were expecting Cooper to start reeling him in, and you all of a sudden you're like, I don't think like he broke him at the end because he slowed back down. Cooper had to go so fast to catch Kenny that he ended up, like making mistakes and just being like, okay, I'm just gonna take second. But the
Yeah.
best thing for Kenny is mentally knowing that now on a really hard track. A physical track, and he still went and put it to him straight up. So, and passed him. He passed Cooper. Yes, Trey,
Cooper.
a Daytona speed and style would be cool. You could have a long ass. How about, since Daytona is so long, how about just like one big long rhythm section of freestyle jumps?
Is he? Do we have a freestyle MX fan up in the chat?
Yeah, well,
Is that what John Matthews?
John and cousin Trey, and I know both of them. That's
Cousin
both
Trey, dude.
dude.
You are you
Bro,
the
Trey
third cousin?
Trey tried front flips on like a 3-wheeler or 4-wheeler or something into his pit that he built himself. Actually,
He got into the pit and tried to love some.
You would love Trey's stuff. He has videos of him jumping over like pools at parties and shit. Just in people's backyards. You would love it.
He's like what are you gonna do tomorrow? I'm gonna do a big ass stunt.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you jumping over the community pool.
Yeah. Hey, send that to me, Trey, and I'll actually play it on the show. Yeah. That's what
Trying
we
to pull
need.
something up too.
I'm going to put that in viral load.
Carson. Oh boy, my wife will be sending me Instagram reels when she knows that I'm on my phone right now. It pops up on the screen. I'm okay. Let's get to the next section of what we're doing. We lost focus just now, literally big time.
No, we didn't. We started engaging with our fans. What do you mean?
Oh, fans. Let's get back to the fans.
Or our friends.
How you guys
Really,
doing
they're
over there,
just
fans?
friends. Friends that we.
Kyle, it's too legit to quit. Kyle, see how we're operating? We're operating off of
Everything.
Wirecast Go.
So, did you guys. Let's get back to a little news. Or no, we were doing results. Yeah, so I'm pumped Kenny won. I'm bummed that I didn't put any money on anybody because I bet that would have been a good payout on Kenny there. How much, Kyle, since he's been pretty good with the betting, Kyle, what do you think about Kenny for the championship? Because that would pay out good right now.
Go ahead and type it in the chat, Kyle.
That's what we need.
Kyle.
Anybody in the.
I don't know.
What do you
Now
think?
Kenny Roxon could very much but he's down a full race. We got him out. That's where
No,
the
he's
odds
not.
are coming.
Nope. He's down 16.
That's what I mean. Basically, he had a race where he DNF'd in the main.
Kyle says no. Webb for the title. I agree with that, but I'm just talking like if you have bets that long shots where you could make money on, you know.
Dude, is my setup messed up? Why do I have a little corner down there that's not? I'm not in the freaking golf, or I'm not even in the studio.
Yeah, come on, straighten your shit out. If you had bet on Webb in the first like couple of weeks of the championship, you'd be good for making some money right now.
If you would have bet on him before the top contenders got hurt, like Eli Tomac and all the Lawrence brothers, is that what you mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I could see where that would make total sense. But then like that's like such a woulda coulda, you know what I mean? That's
of
very,
course.
very you would have been looking bad if those guys are still in it.
Yeah.
Because that's not a really consistent bet, like with those badasses out.
I don't. Well, I guess. Yeah, with Tomac and I don't know. I feel like he's a threat anytime, but I guess Tomac and Jet, yeah, he's probably not going to be able to beat him straight up.
We have 8 people watching, bro, right now. Like, we need to up the ante with entertainment. So let's talk about let's go to
viral.
What about?
Load?
Did you guys? What's the chat think about the Daniel Blair situation?
There you go.
Dang,
that's a good one.
Some juice over there. We're letting the chat run the show. If you guys.
So did you guys ever see this?
How many points down? How many points down is Sexton after the weekend?
He is,
John Matthews 390 asks, how many points down is Sexton after the weekend?
Results.
Why
can't I just find what the points are?
We don't have that type of info stored on our brains, people. We're way more.
I think I want to say he's down maybe 10 or something. Oh no, I don't know. That's a good question. Supermoto.
Since this drink is green, this green drink is it
10?
Does it disappear? It looks like I'm just drinking a label.
Probably.
Oh no, it showed up.
So Cooper has 168, Sexton has 158, Roxon has 152.
Okay.
So
Yeah, the driver's seat. There's two people in the driver's seat right now, and that is Chase Sexton and Cooper Webb.
I think Cooper is. Chase is falling apart. This is now the fourth weekend in a row that you're like, what
There's
the
going to
hell is
be at
going
some
on?
point, I feel like he's going to click off a few. This is just me saying this, and I've been wrong, but I've been right. I feel like he's going to start clicking wins off very, very easily soon to where like he's going to get like 2 or 3 in a row, maybe 4 in a row. And then it's like, oh damn, like he's gonna have, like he's gonna pull a. I don't necessarily see Cooper Webb staying consistent all season long, beating Chase Sexton, who is consistently the fastest dude on the track. He was the fastest dude on the track, Daytona.
Yeah, he hasn't beat him once, but Chase has
But it's
beaten
like
himself.
that's what I mean. At one point, all everything's gonna line up perfectly. All the ducks are gonna be in a row, and then it's gonna be the spotlight's gonna be on him, and he's gonna be able to take it because he's a. I mean, any point you get to a top athlete, a champion level, you do have that clutch deal going on. Like he's not
Who?
necessarily a.
Sexton?
Dude, Sections won championships. Yeah, he does have he does super shitty. He goes unclutch. He's one of the most unclutch right now. But dude, over time, like what are the odds of what's the odds? We need to pull up the odds of Chase Sexton winning the championship or Cooper Webb winning the championship right now.
What are the odds? They don't have that stuff up during the week when it's not like it's not even available online right now.
I know. Saying our sport's not to the point like betting is really
So
consistent
that
enough to where an actual gambler wants to. Because literally, dude, I'm not kidding. Every day I throw in a
NXT
bet for NBA, and I
NXT
can't like it's
bets,
easy.
they didn't
Yeah,
even have any odds for Daytona at all.
Sexton is down 10. Crab says, but he still thinks Webb's gonna get the title. Um,
He is. Listen, the championship.
John says that's the same type of vibe that he's getting.
Um,
We're reading your comments, people. If you're in the chat, we will read your comments.
Sexton, um, the outdoor championship he won, Tomac got hurt. The Supercross championship he won, he blew his Achilles out like 2 rounds from the end with a big lead. He only does it when like I think that he will get himself back close in points, but then once the big pressure is on, I think he falters again and just doesn't have it to beat Cooper because Cooper's so consistent. Unless he crashes and gets hurt, which I mean, I think I guess he could make some mistakes trying to catch those guys like he did trying to catch Roxon. But he's
Yeah.
always smart enough to be like, I'll take the second. Usually. He doesn't usually. I think he thought he had Ken's number. Like
And
you said, I'm your daddy, I'm coming. And then all of a sudden he's like, oh, I don't have it tonight.
wait, whoa. Can you repeat that?
I'm your daddy, I'm coming.
Oh my gosh! Whoa! And then they just took us off the web. But dude, that is so good. Yeah, Ken Roxon. You know what's crazy? Everybody keeps saying kickstart Kenny. Like I saw a couple posts like he technology hasn't caught up with Suzuki. Little did they know that he actually has an electric start on his Suzuki now. So it's East start Kenny Roxon.
Do they have that on the race bike or did they
Yeah, that
oh,
was one
okay.
of the deals that he did, and then they like kept saying on broadcast, "Oh, he's kickstart Kenny Roxon," and it's like he's e-start Kenny Roxon.
Yeah.
And let that be breaking news from the for the two homies that break the bread.
Break of the
We
bread.
we're breaking bread right now, and that is Ken Roxon has an e-start on his Suzuki now, so he's not kickstart Kenny anymore.
So they had one on there, I know it for practice, but then they said it made it too like too awkward or something. They're heavy and they had taken it back off for the race. But I don't know
Crab
that they
said he's not running it, but he is running it. Look at his Instagram, and then go to Dustin Pipe's Instagram.
That's what I thought.
Cousin Trey.
I didn't think they were
Cousin
running
Trey
it
says he
yet
liked
either.
it. No, it's not fake news. Go to Dustin Pipe's Instagram.
All
Dustin
right.
Pipe's Instagram, and that's the owner of the race team. Dustin Pipes, his dad owns the race team. Hey, cousin Trey says avoiding injuries and dealing with pressure, I think, is key between those guys and their circumstances. They're pretty close with their own strengths, but and all, but just got to be in it to win it.
Yeah.
Absolutely right. That he draws a cousin. I mean, cousin Trey, you bring up a great point. Look at how the start of the season, the ultimate favorite was Lawrence, and then the second favorite probably was Tomac, and then Chase Sexton. Well, both those guys are out on the top level. Then you move to Chase Sexton being the next favorite down on that chain, and he keeps having poor results and putting himself into those positions where he's not succeeding. So you do have to be in it to winning. If you're crashing out in heats, if you're in LCQs and you're screwing up starts, you're not going to get at points for championships. The championship will be ultimately be won by the athlete and rider who overcomes race situations the most, has great starts, and avoids injuries at all costs during the season. That's a win. Stamp it. Good point, cousin Trey.
All right. Where is this E start?
Maybe I'm not bringing it up on my one of these things. He has an E start, and that's 100% fact. I'm gonna
I know that.
100%
No.
fact.
I have seen
I
them.
wish that I pre-thought about this and
See?
actually sent the clip because sometimes my brain will do that. One of these guys had the E start on and they were bragging about how they had the E start.
Well,
Or it could have
I
been an instant.
but this is what I'm saying. I know that they've put one on there and he has ridden with it, but they had taken it back off before they actually raced for some reason. I don't know if it made the bike feel weird, if they didn't trust it. I
I
don't
know that he
remember what the
crashed in the
reason
whoop
was.
section one of these times this season, and he literally pressed the button and was off within a couple of seconds.
Oh, okay.
You know what, you guys might, you guys are really ticking me off. No, I don't really care. That's what my two eyes saw, so I'm like, ah. But hey, who knows? I've been wrong before.
What do your eyes know?
My eyes don't know
They
much,
don't know
man.
nothing.
They
All right.
don't know. Kyle
So,
Crab's still calling my fake news. John Matthews says, "What about mind games?" LOL.
yeah.
Either you talk about the mind games you and Kyle Crab are playing on me, or you guys.
Yeah.
I think he was still playing mind games with competitors.
Here. Hold on.
Dustin Pipes used to race. He's a badass.
Here.
He's dope.
We're going to play some mind games on you now.
Kyle Crab would be. He was telling me about how he edits up YouTubes and lives through GarageBand. Derek's in here. Derek's in here. Derek is in here, but he's not in the chat. He just literally he messaged me.
A picture?
He said, uh, he just Instagrams to the top of my screen. I'm off my phone right now, and he says, I don't think something about his. Hold on, I'm gonna pull that up. Derek needs to be in the chat. It supports our cause. I don't think he has the E start because of production rule. So Derek with the breaking news. Derek Beckering. Derek backflippering.
I'm not
And big
sure
shout out to
that's why.
Derek backflipping. Derek backflipping means not only my neighbor, he's my good friend. He knows exactly how talented Derek is on a bike. Check out his
Annoyingly?
Instagram, Derek backflipping. Just checking, it's Derek Beckering. But Derek is fresh to the. He's flipping everything right now. He's flipping everything. He's fucking flipping everything off.
All right. Did you guys see the Daniel Blair stuff? Did
Hey,
you
Kyle Craig. Oh
have
yeah,
you
we did.
have you guys ever seen this old video where Blair's doing his one of his shows he did for his YouTube and Ricky comes up and starts talking shit to him?
I haven't seen any of this. This is all fresh drama to me. I'm a
So
Daniel Blair fan for sure, and my brother is very good friends with Daniel Blair.
so this
So
is
Daniel
old.
and Blair, I
This,
love Daniel, and I'm gonna back Daniel because Ricky. I do like Ricky's some of his stuff, but I mean the whole the whole situation's sticky and that drama. I mean, it's kind of like silly drama to me. I don't mean to be disrespectful to any parties, but it's kind of just silly to me.
What the hell
Really
happened?
silly to me.
Hold on. I lost the
It's
video.
like it's like draw. Like I watched the whole. I can't even believe that like that was an hour long and I watched it.
It was 34 minutes.
Oh, it seemed like an hour, and I was like, damn, man, this seems like that one time, and then I think way back to the last time I had any drama with like a man like that, I guess, which is pretty crazy stuff, and it had been a long time ago. But I'm a fan of Daniel Blair. He's a savage. Ricky Carmichael is also the goat, but
All
I
right.
don't know if
Well, this is awkward.
so. I'm not
So
gonna back him just because he's the goat. He could be a he could be a lizard, but he's still a goat. Watching that is the first time. This is my first reaction. This is a companion with Granny watching this for the first time.
the
I
Scranpanion.
honestly like Ricky Carmichael. Like he's lucky that Daniel Blair held his cool because I would just throttle him right there. Like I wouldn't give a rat. He was
Yeah.
like disrespecting him to the ultimate. Damn, Ricky's kind of a chump for that, and he thought like Ricky was a bully mentality because he knew that he was like I guess the legend in that situation, so he had the edge with the people on his side.
Yeah.
But that was kind of a funky like that was
Dude.
really grody.
Yeah, for real.
It felt nasty in that, and Blair's sick. Blair no, I do have bias, but then if there wasn't bias, which I mean, I'm already admitted there is, Daniel Blair to me is a very blessed commentator. He knows what he's doing. He was the best at what he was doing there. He's
Yeah.
always been good. His stuff has always been on par. His like everything.
I agree. And that was dude,
Damn, dude, I'm glad you showed that because what do you guys think? Chat?
hold
The
on.
chat is firing. Scram and turn him into a street pizza. Dude, Crab knows. Crab just put Scram would turn him into a street pizza. No joke. I would turn that guy into a little street pizza. And he like straight up, like now I'm kind of like, yeah, Ricky Carmichael's a legend for what he does on a dirt bike, but then off the dirt bike, that's kind of a douchey move, and like
Yeah, 100%.
gonna cause a scrandemic. John Matthews is fun. Uh, John John Matthews 390. Yeah, what
Nope.
do you guys think, dude? What do you guys think? Like, were you guys? Were you guys fans of Daniel Blair's stuff or Ricky Carmichael stuff? Like, I'm not dogging Ricky Carmichael, but he often like makes like kind of booger mistakes, like child mistakes.
Yes. And he
I make
doesn't
stupid mistakes. That's why we're not professionals. We're doing this on just
he,
for
he
a little
doesn't
audience of
speak for
four.
yourself. I do a bunch of this stuff, but I think that Ricky could be so much better, right? Because he won't really give his opinion for the most part. He doesn't like break it down like James does. I think James is better. Because
James is
James
great.
like
James brings like a personality that like is kind of fun, and he kind of wants to be there.
and he comes
James
up
is
with
good
these
in front of a
sayings.
camera.
He comes up with these sayings and then he just like keeps saying them and like German
James
chocolate and you know.
James wants to like James sees the camera, and James's personality goes up like because he's good. He's good in front of the lens. He wants to be seen in front of the lens, and I feel like Ricky Carmichael's a little bit. I mean, man, that was nasty, man. I just can't even get that out of my head right now. That was pretty. I'd never seen that. I'm glad you showed me that. Where did you
I
find that? Where
so
can one find that?
so right here this is actually on
What I was gonna say.
On X, Dirt Bike Lovers had it up, and they're pretty good. I guess they clipped it from his old show. But yeah, I actually saw that because he was doing. Remember, he explained just if you watch the video that he just did, he explained the whole deal, and I remember I was like, oh shit, I do remember that happening because I watched that show, and he said that was the last time he ever did it because Ricky gave him such a hard time. which is a bummer. But I really like his stuff now. Like what is it? The overreaction and all that. Like it's fun. He kind of, makes fun of
No,
stuff.
I
It's
like
a
it.
good time.
Ricky Carmichael deserves to be there for sure, but then
No,
like
I'm just
Blair
saying
brought like,
Daniel. I like Daniel's stuff
and
that he does.
and the crazy thing is, it was never competition between the two. Like no one would ever see that, and then for some reason, two men make it about that because that's how I mean, friends. It sucks sometimes. Like sometimes you're friends with somebody, and you do something, and maybe you're jealous, or maybe it makes them jealous. But that's just human nature. And then it's up to the person to decipher. Hey, man, I'm being a shitty person because of that. I'm gonna like tone it down a bit
Yeah, and
because like I feel like we're all like as men, we're all in competition and stuff. It's always been a competition, and so like instantly that was like two pit bulls in an arena like all times, and so they're not really getting along because Daniel Blair, like Ricky Carmichael doesn't realize that Daniel Blair was a fucking badass on two wheels. Literally watches arena crosses. He's a beast at arena crosses. Then in the mains, like he was making main events all the time. Him and his bro. And those guys literally are badass racers. Yeah, they're not Ricky Carmichael caliber winning championships and going undefeated, but very, 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 very high level racers.
yeah, but
And then on top of that,
does that mean you can be a dick to everybody?
no. Like Blair, you think Blair was being a dick?
No, Ricky. So he's the
No.
best
Okay,
of the
that's what I'm
best
saying. Ricky,
riding a
no,
dirt bike.
no, that's what I mean. That's
Don't
like
be
I
a
don't think
douche.
Ricky's just like the best at riding a dirt bike, I guess. But like he does like that. That's how like he was a bully in that situation. It's kind
Yeah.
of I mean, it was lame, and I'm glad you showed me that. I'm glad. Hopefully, every other people see that clip and decipher and have their own opinion about it. But my opinion on the whole situation is they bullied Blair out, and Blair could find legal action against this, literally, because there's so much evidence right there. Literally, just that piece right there. If I mean, I feel like a lawyer would take a case just because like some of that shit is really grody. Cousin Trey is back in the chat. Speaking of James, I want to make sure his brother pop off another win or two this season. We're rooting for it too, but hey, before that has to happen, Malcolm Stewart, we need Justin Hill to get his dub because that would put him and his brother, me and Clint have said it before, on the second brothers in history to be main event winners. And I feel like Justin Hill is on the cusp of a win, even more so than Malcolm. At the beginning of the season, I already said Justin Hill had the odds, and I thought Justin Hill would be the one. Go ahead, Clint.
Well, keep going, but I got a good video about that.
And I feel like that would be great, John, to see Stewart win. But I'm biased. The Hill brothers are my brothers, and I really want Justin Hill to find the results he's been fucking working for immensely. So I want him to see the top step of the podium and then see the history books written for the Hill brothers too.
Hell yeah, I agree. I thought I sent. Oh, I did send that to us. Okay, good.
Cousin Trey's like,
Oh.
yeah, I like them on their own way. More personalities, the better. I smell the business opportunity they could cook up with a little feud. Hey, everybody likes a little feud out there. Like, hey, competition brings eyes. I mean, a lot of that. I wasn't even making sense right there. I was basically having a stroke.
Well, get it back. Get your stroke under control.
No, my window's open in my office and it faces the street, and then I just had a visitor. It was interesting. They was just picking up his daughter or something.
All right. I forget.
It was a daycare.
I forget what you said that reminded me of this.
Oh, it was the James Stewart and it's talking about
yeah, he's pissing me off.
Brother.
He's pissing me off because he's too good. And qualifying.
Hold on. Listen. I gotta refresh it again.
Yeah, he's pissing me off. He's pissing me off because he's too good and qualifying. I can't see past.
So they go, somebody said something, and Aaron leans in and he goes, "You're talking about Hill?" And he goes, "Yeah, he's pissing," and they nod their head, and he goes, "He's pissing me off in qualifying because he's too fast." Yeah.
You talking about Hill? Yeah. He's pissing me off. He's pissing me off. Because he's too good. And qualifying. I can't see past these lights.
And then it's a bunch of other talking, but I thought that was funny. I pulled them. We got other stuff from the chat. Did you see Hardy Munoz fucking showing off for the Oh, this isn't Hardy Munoz. Yeah, it is. This and then there's another clip of him in intros or something. Yo, okay, have you guys seen this? This is Cody Shock. And there's a second one of him doing something like a crazy crash also. I could not Yeah. Hey, there's 3 people, one of them is me on Twitter watching this, or X. Oh, so here's what happened. Hold on, I'll fix it. It didn't save. It didn't. Hold on, I'll switch to a set that's got you on it, and I'll add you to this other page. My bad. Good call, John. So what happened was we did something, and I had to get rid of Skrany and then put him back on because I had his audio screwed up. And then I never added him back onto this page. So that's why he was gone. So you were just gone for a little while, Skrany, but you'll be back.
Hey, I had to get a mic to match up with the Clint's his superb setup at home. So I'm like, I'll go get a mic. Hopped on Amazon, bought me a mic. Finally got here.
He wouldn't buy the mic that I told him to buy, but he got a
Dude,
mic.
what do you think? That was actually super smooth. And who is that? Cody Shock?
Yeah.
That was a shockingly awesome bailout.
But he had another crash too. And it was crazy as well. I can't remember. I couldn't find it, but I was like, man, he had a rough day there. So he was riding a 450 class on a 250. Speaking of him, I'm interested in what he got. Does anybody know? Let's see.
What is going on here, buddy?
What?
Am I behind?
Yeah, you're probably watching when you were gone.
Why does it have my green screen? Like I'm actually out of green screen.
I'm fixing you.
Hey, dude, you guys aren't supposed to see that.
They're seeing how the sausage is made.
You're not even supposed to see what you guys just. It's like it's like looks like Breaking Bad in the back of me, and then like I'm like, damn it.
Let's see. 450.
Oh, dude, I got the mic. I got a big old mic right in front of my face. What's going on here?
Let's see where Cody Shock got 14th on a 250 at Daytona. You don't care.
Bro.
That's pretty good.
I'm just looking at my setup of what I look like right now on this podcast. This podcast quality is all I care about.
Well, I'm producing more than...
There it is. Clint, there it is.
There it is.
We're just wondering where Derek Back Flipping is. He just popped up on my text message, and then he just disappeared. Is Derek Back Flipping still in the chat? Yes or no? We'll give him a second.
He's not very chatty.
Yeah, it's not very chatty, you guys. Who else should we start sending this link to? Should we send this link over to Jimmy Hill?
I mean, how much longer are we gonna talk on here? I don't know, John.
I'm just checking. We're almost done, but like
trying
I'm
to
saying,
see. I'm trying to see how X works, and if we get some chats on there.
I hit Hill with the link, and I know what he's doing, dude. He's either riding his mountain bike or he's at 24-hour fitness. Oh no, dude, what's that? Planet Fitness.
Planet
Where the ones
Fitness.
you're not allowed to grunt and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, this is the one I was looking for. Hardy
Oh.
Munoz. Watch this.
I think Clint, he's gonna change his name is Tony to the Munoz. Tony to the Munoz.
Here you go. And he starts doing this stuff. Looking at the crowd, then wheelie in.
That's Tony to the Munoz.
And then he crashes.
Hey, by the way, if you guys are looking for any announcers, we are taking. I will sign applications and deals.
Yeah, we're both available.
Yeah, Tony Munoz.
I like the end here when he he goes to flat, does the look over, wheelie, veer left, hit the tough block, crash on the face.
Did we get any user submitted, chat submitted viral loads this week, or it's all supplied by me and you? Your perspective.
I have one from Trey. I will.
Trey, thank you, Trey, for tapping in. See, dude, I noticed Crab doesn't support in the ways that we thought he was going to support. He's not really sending us clips or. This one's so good. Are we viral loading right now?
We were viral loading. You couldn't tell by the background?
I could. I was just thinking that there was a special appearance by Twitch, Stenberg, and Burner. And Cheech Chong.
Hold on.
We're viral loading, and it's loading for sure. It's taking a while to load on fucking Clint's computer, you guys.
Oh no, our sport's just sick.
That's all I was looking for in my soundbite. Name that rider.
We'll put. Hey, at the end, we're losing. We just lost 2 viewers. Like, what the fuck, you guys? You guys are bailing out before you guys hear the winning the game giveaway they were gonna do at the end.
Oh no, our sport's just sick.
Who is that? I already know. John will know that one.
Type who this is at the bottom of the chat. It's the end of the day contest.
I'll play it again.
Do you want another audio? Can we get another audio play, please, sir?
Yes.
Oh no, our sport's just sick.
4 people are watching. Wow.
Twitch.
Wow. Now we're losing followers.
Just settle down. John guessed it. We don't have prizes, but you did win.
John, you are the listener of the day. John Matthews 390. You are the listener of the day. Thank you for supporting the chat in so many ways, and supporting our channel really means a lot to Clint.
He actually sent me a video as well.
Oh no, our sport's just sick.
Kyle Crab said it's Johnny Sin, but dude, Johnny.
Sorry. Kyle Crab is always he's always on the porn stuff. He can't help it.
I didn't get it at first, and then I got it. I'm like, oh, he got me.
All right. Here we go. This is from Cousin Trey. Do we need music, Trey? Probably a little bit. I'll put it down a little.
Dude, Quad God. That's it. Hey, for a cheap price and no insurance, that guy could pull up to your son's backyard barbecue.
That's
or
right.
Birthday party.
Where are you at? Tennessee? South Carolina? I think South Carolina. There he is. He did it at night, too. Skrany style.
Let's go. Hey, for the right price, we'll fly John out to your kid's birthday party. He will jump your pool.
That's not John. That's Trey.
Oh, Trey. We will fly Trey to your kid's birthday party, and he will sign 4 autographs afterwards for a right price of $69.99.
That's a sick deal for them, not for Trey.
Dude, I'm pretty sure this is...
You already know what this is?
I know what's up.
Okay, here we go. We got a guy on a bicycle. What? Carved just a bit much.
Ouch.
Nobody rushes to his aid. You notice that? Oh, does he land on the bike? Oh my God. Yes, he does.
Oh my God.
Dude. That was gross. All right, this one's good. Whoop. Tail whip. Open loop.
Open loop. Open loop. Open loop. Open loops are cool.
And I'm gonna get the video. Oh, dude. I told. Oh, it's on Instagram. Hold on. You should have just sent it to me on Instagram, John. Now I gotta try to figure out how to send it to my phone. Sorry, to my computer.
All right, dude.
What? Here.
Get to the next one.
Here it is. This is it's the whole message. All right, now we should be good. Eventually we'll be good.
We're live and direct, you guys. This is we don't. This is an unscripted.
This
show.
is IRL.
In real life.
How about that? That is cool. This kid's got a sweet style. Like, he does a lot of tricks that
You know what?
You see what he's doing?
In all honesty, I guarantee you Jimmy Hill's done that before him.
We're not trying to diss Jimmy Hill. We're just showing you that this kid's doing it. Why are you mad at him?
No. That's not a diss to Jimmy Hill. Then I was saying, I have to give my props. If we're gonna show this guy, I gotta give my props to Jimmy Hill because that's the Jimmy Hill trick.
Well, I would believe it because he's also got a cool style and comes up with lots of crazy stuff.
I'm pretty damn sure that's Jimmy Hill's trick. Like, he originally did that.
Well,
hey, you know what? Hey, you guys.
See what you did, John?
I could be fucked. I could be wrong, and I could be two for two wrong because someone called me out for the Ken Rockton E-Star. I got called out for that one, man. Someone in the chat can correct me if I'm wrong, but that seems awfully like Jimmy Hill.
Well, the person I would ask just sent that to me and thought that Derek did it.
Let's ask
Darren, sorry.
Okay, that guy put his legs up in the air. Put his legs up in the air.
I mean, but everything's big. Head tucked back, hand. I think he grabbed his one foot. Like, I told Dana he should sponsor him with Flesh Gear. One-handed grab to one-handed grab. Boom, boom. Both big. How did his arm go backwards like that? My shoulder wouldn't go in that direction. The first arm went. Darren Wright FMX, if you want to go and see the man of a million combos.
He says, I think Skrany might be wrong. Damn. Hey, I'm not even okay. I'm gonna have to get Jimmy on. And I'm gonna have to get Jimmy to confirm. If not, then I'm wrong again. And then guess what, guys? That's 2 strikes. Like 3 strikes, and I'm out of here.
I'm going to fire him if he's wrong 3 times.
Yeah, dudes.
So, rat him out if you want to get rid of him.
Oh, no. Our sport's just sick.
Oh, okay. Darren, is that his name, Darren? Is he saying that Darren was before Jimmy? How old is Darren? That
He's
would be
young,
close.
I
Okay,
think.
well,
I
yeah,
don't
he's
know.
copying Jimmy's style then, because Jimmy is 34.
But you don't even know for sure if he did it or not. Here's Joshua Hill. But
Oh,
we'll still give you 5 big booms.
let's go! Boom! Boom! Boom!
Oh
Boom!
no,
Boom!
our sport's
Dude,
just sick.
do it, dude. Where the fuck you been? We've been waiting for it.
We
You
adjusted
just
the
popped in
clickers,
at the
swapped the
last
pull
minute.
rods, and changed the ignition curve for that little extra torque.
Oh, bro, my green screen's fucking up. Now you guys see my dude. What if my green screen messed up and it looked like fucking Breaking Bad back there?
Like meth?
Yeah, yeah. Oh shit. It,
uh,
what, dude?
yes.
Remember that one day we both wore green shirts and we were like almost.
Yeah.
So if I wore this color green, I would be top. It would be just my head.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing that one time. I'm
I
gonna pull up
did
head.
I did
Head
a
only.
I did a video where I just did my face and I put the thing that's on my wall, wrapped it around my face and just did it like that. So then I just have my face to put on stuff.
Hey, dude, we should just do we should have a podcast episode where it's just our heads, just floating heads, just talking.
Okay.
And in the Gulf of America,
Whatever the fuck it's called.
or we could pull up anywhere. Couldn't I go anywhere on this
Anywhere.
podcast?
Yeah.
We're like,
Watch this.
hey, dude,
Watch.
you're not gonna pull up any of the viral load that I sent you? This is fucked up. This really is a biased show.
What did you send me?
Dude, I sent you 3 things that should be brought up. This is a 2-wheel show, obviously, but then I'm pretty sure I sent one that didn't have to do with 2 wheels. It had to do with jet ski. It's still sick, though.
All right, hold on.
I brought some viralness. I was trying to spread my viral load to the masses that are watching our show.
Oh, I see it.
The 7 humans that are watching our live stream right now, and we got our chat just fucking firing. We got Derek Beckering typing through on the SMS. That means text message.
Oh, thank you.
Text message. And because honestly, I bet you Derek doesn't even have a YouTube account, so he hasn't even set up a YouTube account so he can watch. See, dude, let's go. It's not 2 wheels, but that guy had some freestyle.
Do we think he meant? Do you think he meant to Superman, or that was just like byproduct?
He was Supermaning on them hoes. There was boats and hoes are usually at the lake setting, so he was Supermaning on them hoes.
Oh no, our sport's just sick.
He thought that in the air.
He thought it was sick. Dude, that guy, that's so funny to me. I got a good kick out of that.
Let me see what else.
Next on the viral loadage that I sent, bro. Come on, bro. Oh, dude, this dude was on his way to McDonald's. But look at his style. Dude, what a savage, huh?
Dude, he's a savage at McDonald's.
Dude,
This is him taking it easy. This is him taking it easy. Wait till he gets to fucking McDonald's, dude.
What do you think his nickname was? In the chat, what do you think his nickname was? I'll start off. Meatloaf. Chat, we need that. We're asking what his nickname is.
Big Ben.
Oh, Big Ben. Or how about Gilly and the Gilly Papa?
Later, John. Thanks for hanging out.
Dude, John, thank you for popping through. Thank you for being a supporter. It seems like me that you're the ultimate one. Let's go, buddy.
Wife just finished dinner. He's got to go get himself some dinner.
That's me giving you a handshake.
I think it was accidental Superman as well, because
He'll just pop through with the 5 big booms, and he has to stay quiet the whole time. What's his nickname, Bill? What's his nickname?
Big Boom.
El Jefe. I think his Instagram handles is Jefe on 1 wheel. 1 wheel Jefe.
Pit Bike Tommy. All the bikes
Pit
just
bike.
look
Hey.
like pit bikes. That's not a pit
Oh,
bike.
that would
That's
have
a
been
full
good.
size bike.
Street Bike Tommy is basically him. That's Stunt Bike Tommy.
All right, everyone. I think I went through all the clips I had, and we talked about the Daniel Blair thing. I would rather have Daniel Blair.
Oh, you brought it to full light, man. Like except just like you're bringing my whole setup in the full light. Everybody sees it. But anyways, Daniel
Stop
Blair
moving your
deserves to have.
phone.
Oh, the Daniel Blair deserves to have his spot on the broadcast. Daniel Blair has worked his ass off. He's been in the race position. He knows a bunch of. I'm on Daniel Blair's. I side with Daniel Blair 1,000% now after watching that clip. That was like a pure like grungy move. I sure wish that the sport necessarily. I mean, dang, Josh Colton told me also to watch that, and then I'm interested to see what other people's perspectives is. If you guys want to type them in the comments or anything, and we'll read them later. But that was it's a sticky situation which you don't wish upon on any sport. So it's kind of a stain on our stuff because we're at the end of the day, if it's about the fans, like these guys are saying like the fans lose out on a great broadcast.
Yeah, exactly. I think, like you said, he's was a great member of the team, and I thought he had great insight and spoke well. And yeah, it's a
No,
bummer
there
for
is.
us. Also, he even said that Ricky was like tone it down, and maybe they wanted him to tone it down so that he wasn't so like so good, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But like my bitch is always that like you guys are trying to cater for the person that might be watching. Meanwhile, the rest of us know what the hell is going on and would rather it not be dumbed down for us, you know?
exactly. So, I mean, if we're catering to those people that are dumb to the sport, I mean, we're at a loss anyways because we just need to. I mean, I'm not even really making a sense right there because I'm so flustered about it because Daniel
It,
Blair, like, I definitely like at the end of the day, I'm with Daniel Blair. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
well, my point is that in football, they're not like he takes the leather ball and throws it to the wide
Hey,
receiver. That's the wide
before we
receiver is
leave,
the
too,
guy that
where's the race
catches the
at?
ball.
Before the race, we end this one. Where's the race at this weekend so I can start brainstorming who wins?
That's a good
Look how
question.
unprepared we are, you guys.
Well,
We
I
both don't know.
wasn't ready for betting.
That's what's cool. That's what's cool about our show. We're the
that's
guys that are
betting
just
show.
gonna do it as we're not fake. We're not out there trying to be somebody we're not.
We're like, hey, you give us an idea of what to look at.
Yeah, or you tell me who you want an opinion on. I'll give you a truthful opinion.
Oh, Indy's got a butthole.
Indy's got a ball. You can see it right there. It's the brown eye in the sky, and it's right in front, staring at us. It's Indy. So I'm gonna start thinking about who I want to put my money on Indy for sure. Clint and I will probably toss a few dollars towards some fun bets just so we can
Let's make
show
sure
you
it's
guys.
this weekend. Make sure there's
I
no
know.
off weekend. You and your off weekends.
Remember my off weekend? I thought it was the off weekend in the hills. Like, I'm on my way right now. I'm such a clown, dude.
March
That
8th,
was
so it's definitely this
the
weekend.
stoner moment was brought to you by Smiles Cannabis. Get your asses down to Smiles Cannabis and get yourself some fine herbs.
There you go. You heard it here first. Let's look at the track before we go.
East Coast West shootout this weekend.
Oh, is it? Crazy in Indy?
Buddy, Kyle Krabs breaking news here on Two Wheels to Freedom podcast live stream with Clint Esposito and Skrany hosting. But damn, Kyle Crab in the other studio in Maricopa, California. Breaking news. Indy West Coast shootout is this weekend. We just like broke that. Damn, dude, that's crazy. It's an East Coast West Coast shootout.
That is crazy.
Our
Especially
podcast is not done, Clint. This live is not done. I just got re-energized.
especially in Indy with how ruddy it is, right? Because if you're riding West Coast,
fucking re-energized, pal.
you're never gonna see ruts like that.
Hey, let's do guesses now, chat. Hey, Clint, how can we get this chat to our broadcast?
I need to
We need to put the chat so people can watch the chat, and then
So yeah,
they'll be more stoked and like more obligated and more enticed to do some chatting and then join these guys because let's do this. Let's do a lap time guess competition between the people that are in because that track looks awfully long to me with a long sand section. So I'm thinking like a minute 6 seconds, but then like you look at Daytona lap times and they're not that. So maybe like a 58er. 101er.
that's a good.
But look at that. We should
That's
just do
not
some
a
goofy
bad.
shit.
We need to get some shirts made, right? And be like, whoever guesses the closest gets like a shirt or you know what I mean, stickers or something. And you could do it each week. You don't like it?
No, I'm reading comments. I was reading comments. I'm sorry, I went blank. I was reading comments. I'm looking at Crab's comment. Diffie is a certified tosser.
Uh-huh. At least you
Cousin
used his
Frank,
own
King Rider has
language.
second perspective fan. Huh?
I said he used his own language against him.
Oh, maybe he's talking about tosser, like a salad tosser.
Yeah, I got it.
See, YouTube. We're rated R in R. You just have to be aware of your situation, not be idiot. But East Coast West Coast shootout this weekend. We're good. Crap again. Josh just popped in. We hit the fucking.
So look at this whoop section, right? There's a long run. There is I'm assuming a little wall jump thing to slow you down, but big section. Also, the sand section is kind of got like 2 turns in it, which I mean, I guess is better than being real fast rollers, so people kill themselves. Okay, Kyle Crab is calling Anstey Davies. You're going all West Coast people. You don't think like
We're gonna have
RJ?
another show before this, Crab. But this is just, I guess, your pre, like this would be like equivalent to some preload. Get it? So this is your pre introduction to like what you're thinking. But Deegs, Anstey, and Davies, I would probably have to agree on.
You think Davies is going to be that good on a rough track? We've
Davies,
never seen him ride outdoors, really. That's why I'm
I'm
asking.
gonna, if I could star that comment, I would, because I like Deegs and then I like Anstey and then Davies. But Deegs is in a class of his own.
You would
To
think
me.
Anstey would be able to hang with anybody because he's won like 450 MXGPs.
Anstey hasn't quite got his stuff together all season though.
Well, he did. He started really good, and then he had that red flag, and then it seemed like he kind of.
Yeah, it's fizzling. It's toning down. It's
Oh,
shrinking.
so Anstey is East Coast, so I'm a tar.
Dees, Anstey, Davies, and then like you're all automatically. What about Hampshire? What about? I mean, you know what I mean, Crab. You have to throw like Hampshire is going to be in the mix. I think Kitchen's hurt, so Kitchen, you could put Kitchen out the mix.
Yeah, he's
Fulmer
definitely
hasn't
hurt.
had the results yet. The only guy from that we're missing right there, a sleeper, could be, like I said, Hampshire is a sleeper. Shimoda is a sleeper too. He's getting healthier. The more each day that passes by, Shimoda gets healthier. So like Shimoda is gonna be, he's a sleeper. There's too many sleepers in the lights West Coast, East Coast shootout that one's gonna be a freaking. Hey, that's gonna be a top, dude. That's gonna be like, listen to this analogy. That race is literally gonna be like finding a fart in a tornado.
Whoa.
Or a fart in a hurricane. That's gonna be tough as fuck.
I hope that it would be a little bit easier
Like
than
a
that.
fart in a tornado. That's gonna be like a fart in a tornado, and that's gonna be a tough one to guess. One person is watching. What the fuck, dude? Where'd you guys go? We're trying to get.
I know, Kyle. I just I did say that. I was like, oh no, Anstey is East. I'm slow. All right, I'm ready for the big nap of the day, Scranny.
Okay, you guys, we're gonna end it at that, and we will back probably. What do you want to do? When do you want to pop back on? Thursday
So
or
I
Friday?
actually leave Wednesday to go to Florida and help my buddy do some car jumps at the Fantasy Factory. So I'll have to see if we can do it on the phone or something, or if the internet's. We do have it might have to be a little earlier, and I can do it at the Airbnb.
All right. Well, me and you we'll talk cost and discuss. In the meantime, thank you guys all for popping in the chat. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for doing anything. Thank you for existing. Clint and Skrany are out, and we're dope.